Hey boys, welcome back to some more Warriors career mode, where we are coming off a Anzac Test win with New Zealand. So the boys should be pretty confident. I mean, a lot of the players in our team obviously played in that game, and we if you haven't seen the video, you should go back and check it out, because we really should not have won. I don't know how we did end up winning, but we snuck away with the victory. And yeah, should be full of confidence. Take on the Dragons at 4 PM. Beautiful time to play some football here. And we'll look at the Dragons back line. It looks fairly similar. Obviously Ben Hunt, new recruit. Josh Dugan is also gone. Ignatius Parsi, new recruit. Good back row. And then the bench. The Dragons do have a quality back row. Obviously missing Packer as well from the front row. As we look at our team, I think it's pretty much the exact same. So not you know, that's one benefit, not having to chop and change. I think we got a pretty good setup so far. I think our bench is not too bad. I think I've already mentioned this, but like, I'm not gonna play another season, but if I was, I'd definitely like to have a bit more impact off the bench. That's what I'll be looking at recruiting, but at the moment it's not too bad. As Nicarimo, a little sneaky play down the blind side there, almost resulted in a nice try. But last play, it's going to be Nicarimo again, setting up for a kick here, and this Fusatua coming from nowhere. He takes hold of it, but just a touch too shallow. That's a good thing about the bombs. Like, the bombs are pretty easy to take in attack, but you do really have to pinpoint where you actually kick it, because if you kick too shallow, you pretty much just get stopped straight away. So you have to get them right. So 20 minutes into the game here, and fairly, you know, we've had a couple of chances. Dragons haven't really had a chance as of yet, but we're probably looking the better at the moment. Beautiful little play there from Johnson, but it's called forward. I felt a little hard done by right there. I thought it was just nice hands. It was wrapped up by the defense. Tohu Harris couldn't get the pass away, but it was a bit frustrating as Dufty here straight through the young speedster for the Dragons. Almost streaking away off the scrum. The scrums are always extremely dangerous, just because the one-on-ones so often result in a missed tackle on the game. And then Jack DeBellin off the ruck here, too strong and too powerful right there. Just burst through a poor attempt at tackle, and Gareth Widdop is gonna line up the conversion. So, you know, we've had the better running, but couldn't quite get the result on the board, and the Dragons are gonna go up. So can't let it bother us too much. We've been pretty good lately. Of the second halves, we've come out and, you know, put some good play on. As I think it was Bodie and Thompson, really good hustle out of marker there. Puts the pressure on the winger and throws him into touch. So good little bit of defensive aspect right there. Is good ball there from Tuivasa-Sheck onto the beast Vadavai, and he's just gonna steamroll his opposing winger. I don't know, was it Nene McDonald? I'm not too sure who it was, but he just absolutely bulldozes the poor winger on this side of the field. It felt pretty good. Yeah, I didn't actually realize the pass was going to go that wide, but Vadavai just burst onto it and just put the big shoulder into him, and we score a nice try. You know, couldn't really get anything going, but all of a sudden, down this left-hand side, Fusatua, a beautiful ball to Vadavai again. So hopefully Vadavai is on form. You know, when he's looking to play, he can be devastating. So right there, just, you know, last minute of the first half, probably, you know, could have loaded up for another attack down the left hand side, but we did chance the offload. It was called forward. So yeah, you do expect that when you throw them late. So yeah, it looks like we get going with a 6-all halftime score, which is fine. I mean, it would have been poor to go 6-0 down, but getting that 6 points back, not too shabby. But unfortunately right there, Ben Hunt, just sneaky little intercept. I thought we had them shot, and if he didn't intercept it, we would have had the line break. But yeah, he came up with the big play, and right here the Dragons, big shot coming in with the man without the ball. I think it was Frizzell, But they do keep hold of it. So last tackle, it's going to be DeBellum puts up the kick. It's not a bad kick, but they had who was it? The front rower was, I think it was Parsi, chasing the kick. So a bit of shambles on last tackle there from the Dragons, just gifting over possession really. But an early kick here, just using the breeze. Nicarima with the absolute beauty of a kick. It is a fantastic kick, and good chase there by Fusatua. Unfortunately, didn't quite get the roll on we were hoping for, but yeah, great kick and great kick chase. That's what you want to see, as good offload here. Tafua now getting into the action. Mainly, I don't know, I always feel better attacking down the left-hand side with whatever team I play with, as just the play just breaks down. That right there just frustrates the hell out of me when the forward deco runner just sort of gets in the way, as Fusatua there just burns him on the outside. The beast just, man, that was a nice play. A couple of our big outside backs just getting involved in a bit too hard to handle, as Isaac Luke is going to take the second tackle there. So good chance to load up here and put some pressure on, as I was trying to get that pass away, just sort of didn't really know who'd pass to, so took the tackle, probably the safe option, as trying to this little inside play. Didn't not quite how it should go, but getting Tuivasa involved this close to the line is never a bad thing. As good little kick here, and that is a fantastic try. I love that so much when the grubbers actually work like this. Sean Johnson gets tackled. Fusatua read it perfectly. Just a little bit of a set play, I guess. Like I couldn't really see the formation, but I sort of thought that the outside backs were pretty far up, so put the little kick in, and just a fantastic try. Like I'm not a fan of like the grubbers in this game, because when the person that grubbers it can always like get hold of the ball, and you can score some really cheesy tries just like close to the line. And I've like done a few, and I'll do them occasionally, but I don't really mean to. I more want to just kick it like that, like to a player running onto it, because there are sort of like formations where, you know, your back rowers or your centers will run onto it, but the kick always seems to go straight. But that time it just worked perfectly, and yeah, looks so good. But we're not home and hosed yet. We're looking pretty good the second half, but the Dragons, a very good chance here late in the game to potentially level up the scores, as Ben Hunt is going to take the ball, just take it to the line. Terrible option from Ben Hunt. We didn't even really put that much pressure on him, as a little inside play there to Dufty. The Dragons might get one last play if he gets up and plays it. He's taking his sweet time, and that is going to be the ball game. So we got the match winner with a very nice try. Jack DeBellum actually made the match. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the series. Make sure to like. I'll see you in the next one.